When Emma was 8, her father remarried. At first, she was excited. Her new stepmother, Lisa, seemed kind. But after the wedding, everything changed. Lisa resented Emma, seeing her as a burden. She controlled every aspect of Emma's life, from what she ate to who she could talk to. Her father, blinded by love, ignored the signs. "She's just trying to discipline you," he would say when Emma complained. Lisa forced Emma to do endless chores while her own children got to play. If Emma made a mistake, Lisa would scream at her, sometimes even hitting her when no one was watching. One night, after an especially bad argument, Lisa locked Emma outside in the freezing cold as punishment. Emma sat on the porch, shivering, until a neighbor saw her and called the police. When Child Protective Services investigated, Emma's father defended Lisa. "She's exaggerating," he said. Emma was placed in foster care. For years, she waited for her father to come for her. He never did. At first, she cried every night, clutching the stuffed bear her mother had given her before she died. But over time, the tears dried. She learned not to expect love from people who didn't want to give it. She grew up in different homes, some better than others, always carrying the weight of her father's betrayal. As an adult, Emma built a new life. She went to college, found a job she loved, and surrounded herself with people who cared about her. She learned to trust again, though it took time. She even fell in love and started a family of her own, determined to give her children the warmth and security she never had. Then, one day, her phone rang. Emma, her father's voice was hesitant, almost unfamiliar. I know I have no right to ask for anything. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I should have," his voice broke. "I should have protected you." Emma closed her eyes. The ache of abandonment stirred, but it no longer controlled her. She had spent years waiting for him to realize his mistake. And now that he had, she felt nothing. "You're right," she said. "You should have." Silence. "I'd like to see you," he said finally. Emma glanced at her children playing in the yard, their laughter filling the air. She thought of the years she spent waiting, the nights spent wondering why she wasn't enough for him. "I don't think that's a good idea," she said. For the first time, she was the one walking away. And for the first time, she felt free.